Jacksonville City Schools move forward with a key job search, and a crash on Bynum Leatherwood Road near Anniston claims the life of a Heflin man Wednesday. All this and more coming up.
Colder temperatures have arrived in East Alabama, but it will not last for long. We'll have the complete forecast for all of East Alabama coming up.
Coming up in sports, it's a busy night here in East Alabama with baseball, softball, and soccer all in action. We have the preview for tonight. EAN Local News starts now.
Segment of EAN Local News is brought to you by Waldrop Manufacturing, metal buildings made right here in Calhoun County.
Hello and happy Leap Day. We're glad you could join us. I'm Katie Edwards. Mike Stedham has the evening off. 5 educators, including several with local ties, have been identified as finalists in the bid for the top job at Jacksonville City Schools. Oxford High School Principal Heath Harmon, Piedmont Elementary School Principal Bridget Stewart, and interim Jacksonville City Schools Superintendent Michael Barber are all in the running for the opening. So too are Jeffrey Atkins, Chief Operations Officer for Alabaster City Schools, and Elgin Dixon, retired Superintendent of Twiggs County Board of Education in Georgia. The Alabama Association of School Boards helped the Jacksonville City School Board of Education whittle the candidate pool from 21 to 5, and a consultant for the association named the finalist in a called board meeting on Wednesday.
We had 21 people, 16 from Alabama, and the others from out of state, and it was a very strong poll. Jacksonville is an attractive place to be. From your clientele, your city, your college town, people like that. If I was younger, I would even apply. But it was a very strong poll. It really was. Really, we could have picked more than just 5 as finalists for this.
The job opened late last year when former Jacksonville School Superintendent Mike Howard left to take the helm at Lee County Schools, a job that began on January 1st, 2024. Howard was in that role for under 2 years and departed to take the helm of a larger system closer to his hometown. During his tenure in Jacksonville, the school system completed a $4 million stadium renovation, added security measures at Kitty Stone Elementary School and Jacksonville High School, and developed plans to build a new performing arts center. The Alabama Association of School Boards sought candidates for the system that would have the qualities the Jacksonville City School Board is seeking. Those qualities include a candidate who is well trained in curriculum management, the ability to work well with Jacksonville State University, a willingness to be engaged in all aspects of the community, and someone with staying power.
Well, they want someone that's going to be here a while, that's going to be invested in the community, that wants to stay here, live here, be here a while. Be it to community events, be it to Little League games, that sort of thing. So you had one that lives here, and you have one that's a neighbor. You had several of them are graduates of Jacksonville State, and they love the town.
Jacksonville City School Board President Ed Kennedy says he is pleased with the outcome of the search and hopes to name a new superintendent this spring.
Very pleased, very pleased. Just like Dr. Morgan said, we have a great pool of candidates, and even some of the candidates that I did not make the top 5, I heard were significant, very good in their profession that we could consider, but we have to limit this to 5. It's a hard decision. We're going to take our time with this, and we're going to get the right person for the job.
When we come back, a single vehicle wreck Wednesday evening claims the life of a Heflin man.
For metal buildings in Alabama and the Southeast, Waldrop Manufacturing is your one-stop source. A Waldrop metal building provides the coverage and protection your investments need. They specialize in carports, RV covers, portable buildings, and storage buildings. Stop paying rent for storage. With Waldrop's price per foot, you can actually save money by buying straight from the manufacturer. Waldrop buildings are guaranteed because Waldrop manufactures buildings with U.S. steel right here in Calhoun County. Waldrop Manufacturing, serving the entire Southeast. Give them a call today. This segment of EAN Local News is brought to you by Oxford Lumber. Come visit any of our locations in Oxford, Jacksonville, Talladega, and Roanoke.
The Alabama Law Enforcement Agency is reporting that a Heflin man died Wednesday following a single vehicle wreck on Bynum Leatherwood Road. Jonathan S. Smith, 42, was walking near Winchester Road about 3 miles from the Anniston city limits in Calhoun County when he was struck by a car, according to a release from the state agency. The driver of that vehicle, a 2015 Ford Explorer, was Kayla Wells, 35, of Anniston. An eyewitness at the scene reported to EAN that 4 police cars and 3 fire trucks reported to the scene. The crash occurred at 6:24 p.m. and remains under investigation. Gadsden officials are talking trash about garbage fees. The city of Gadsden doesn't collect garbage from residents whose accounts with the city are delinquent. In an effort to keep the city clean by restoring garbage collection, Gadsden is offering an amnesty period beginning March 1st at 8 a.m. and ending on March 8th at 4 p.m. The program provides an opportunity for those with delinquent garbage bills from 2020 through 2023 to clear up their past due accounts. During the amnesty period, garbage fee collections located on the first floor of City Hall will accept half of the amount owed and forgive the remaining balance of qualifying accounts. City officials are calling this a one-time opportunity and are encouraging residents to take advantage of it as soon as they can. For additional information regarding the amnesty period, you can call Garbage Fee Collections at 256-549-4768. When we return, a local art museum is opening new exhibits on Friday.
For over 60 years, Oxford Lumber has been servicing our area, and our customer service has always been our main focus. Our customer service is what sets us apart from anyone else. From the moment you enter, our highly trained staff will treat you like family.
To enthusiastically provide total customer satisfaction within a positive and self-fulfilling employee relations environment. Visit us at any of our 4 locations or at oxfordlumber.com.
This segment of EAN Local News is brought to you by WM Grocery, located in Heflin, Wadowee, Roanoke, and in Piedmont.
The Gadsden Museum of Art will be holding an opening reception Friday night for its new March exhibits. These include works by local artists Gina Brown, Laura Walker, and Charlie Webb. The reception will be from 5 p.m. to 8 p.m. at the museum. Light refreshments will be served, and more information is available on the museum's Facebook page. Well, it may not feel a lot like spring break today, but it is just around the corner, and the Wiggins Community Center is getting ready to host a day camp. The center staff promises tons of games, sports, and fun, plus a field trip. This day camp is for children ages 3 to 12. There will be job training opportunities for children ages 13 and above. The cost is $50 for the week or $15 per day. Camperships, which offer financial assistance, are also available. For more information, you may contact Wiggins Community Center Director Carol Bush at 256-231-7628 or cbush@annistonal.gov. Well, like we mentioned, it does not feel a lot like spring today, but hopefully those temperatures will return soon. John Holder joins us now in the EAN Weather Center to tell us more. John?
Katie, a cold rain coming to East Alabama tomorrow, but then warmer weather for the weekend. We'll have the complete forecast details next.
Since 1993, WM Grocery has been a major part of our local community. WM offers the very best in fresh produce and an outstanding meat department. WM also has many local products not found anywhere else and fresh sushi every day. If you need an event catered, come see Mrs. K at any WM store. Curbside pickup is also available for your online grocery orders. Be sure to download the WM app for all the deals of the week and shopper rewards. Go check them out today at any of their locations.
We take pride in our community and appreciate your business.
A big change in temperatures today across East Alabama. Yesterday, about 20 degrees warmer than today. Today, with some sunshine out there, only topping out at 57. That's actually below average for this time of year. Our low this morning, 39, right about where we should be for this time of year at the end of February. Record high temperatures, 79. The record low, 25. And those days just continue to get longer as we head towards the time change in springtime. 6:11, your sunrise on your Friday morning. Sun setting tonight at 5:40. Speaking of tonight, weather on your street. Let's take you out to Green Valley Road in Glencoe. We got rain coming back to East Alabama, but this will not be until after midnight tonight. It will not be as cold tonight with the cloud cover in place, so the low tonight at 41. Tomorrow, get ready for we're not going to call it a cold rain. We're going to call it a cool rain tomorrow, but it's going to feel like it's kind of cold out there. Evans Street in Heflin, just not a very nice day in Heflin or anywhere in East Alabama on your Friday. Plenty of rainfall, nothing severe, just a cool, cold rain, 53, about the best we're going to be able to do for a high coming up tomorrow afternoon. But better news as we head toward the weekend. Warmer, that's the word. Van Street in Jacksonville, just off the square, going to be a pretty pleasant weekend. A mix of clouds and sunshine, maybe a few raindrops here and there, but no big deal with that. And temperatures will be noticeably warmer, 60s on Saturday, 70s again on Sunday. Here is that 7-day forecast for all of East Alabama. A 100% chance of rain coming up tomorrow. High only 53, but look at this. 69 on Saturday, 70 degrees plus on Sunday, 73. About a 10% chance of a shower in here on Saturday and Sunday. No big deal with that. Nighttime lows coming up as well. Better chance of rain on Monday. That chance of rain going to about 40% with a high again at 73 degrees. And then as we look at next week, looking deeper into the week, we'll have more unsettled weather. A good chance of rain on Tuesday. That's probably our best chance coming up after tomorrow. A 50-50 chance of showers on Wednesday. And we keep high temperatures around 70 degrees, nighttime lows in the lower 50s. I think temperature-wise, no one going to complain about the weather coming up for the next several days after we get done with tomorrow. Let's take a look at folks headed down to the beach. We've been talking about this is Riptide Awareness Week on the Florida and Alabama Gulf Coast. And you can go, if you're having spring break plans anywhere on the Florida, Alabama Gulf Coast, before you go or while you're down there, you can check out the red flag warnings. We've got Facebook pages, there are Instagram pages, even a couple of these with Twitter pages, but most everybody in Alabama, Gulf Shores, Orange Beach, Dauphin Island, over to Pensacola, Fort Walton, Destin, all those places, pretty much have a Facebook page where you can go and check out and see if the beaches are closed, if there's red flag warnings to stay out of the water, whatever the situation is as we move through springtime. Remember, we are beginning the month of March, and that means spring break week, so a lot of you will be headed to the beaches coming up in the next month or so. I'll be back here tomorrow morning, 6 a.m. We'll take a look at the weather for the day coming up tomorrow. It will be a wet forecast. I'll be back here tomorrow evening for EAN Local News as we will detail the weekend forecast for all of East Alabama. It's springtime, basically. Spring sports are in full swing. Namath Pitts has all the details for you right now.
Thanks, John. It is the eve of the Calhoun County Baseball Tournament, so sometimes you would think that is light, but it's actually the opposite tonight. There is a lot of baseball games in East Alabama, and we have the preview right now. Let's start with the Oxford Yellow Jackets. The Oxford Yellow Jackets are playing at the Hoover Met tonight. But that logo is not Glencoe. That logo is Calhoun, Georgia. So the Oxford Yellow Jackets, Coach Travis Jansen's team, will play Calhoun out of Georgia, and that game will be at the Hoover Met tonight. Again, as the Oxford Yellow Jackets, they get ready for the Calhoun County Tournament by playing Calhoun, Georgia at Hoover. Tonight, Coach J.D. Phillips' team is looking for revenge. Last time they played Victory Christian to open their season up, they lost 13-3 at Victory Christian. Well, tonight, the Wellborn Panthers are looking to get their first midweek win. Their only 2 wins this season are on the weekend. They host the Lions of Victory Christian, not the Detroit Lions, the Victory Christian Lions, and that game is at June Brooks Field tonight. Also tonight, the Ohatchee Indians, Coach Kyle Parrish's team, is going to go on the road to Lincoln to face the Golden Bears. Now, the Golden Bears have played a lot of local teams here in East Alabama. They've played Jacksonville, they've played White Plains, so they've got their fix of playing local teams. Tonight, it's Ohatchee and Lincoln, not too far from each other either. This game's going to be at Lincoln. Also tonight, Coach Zach Welch's team is going to get ready for the Calhoun County Baseball Tournament while playing a team that made the semifinals just 1 year ago in Class 1A. That is the Conquerors of Coosa Christian. Coosa Christian has a great team. They're going to make the trip to Alexandria, playing a really tough non-area schedule is Coosa, both Alexandria. Coach Welch's team coming off a win over Jacksonville. They're at home tonight against the Conquerors of Coosa Christian. Also tonight, it's Coach Dalton Turner's team making the trip to Weaver to face Coach Harper and the Weaver Bearcats. Weaver opened their season up Tuesday night by losing to Ohatchee. Pleasant Valley defeated Sacs Tuesday night. What's interesting about this game is that these two teams meet tonight, and then tomorrow Pleasant Valley's Calhoun County game will be against the winner of Sacs and Weaver. So these two teams could play back-to-back days, but the first meeting is tonight at Weaver. Also tonight, the Piedmont Bulldogs, Coach Matt Dearman's team, is at home getting ready for the Calhoun County tournament. Much like Oxford, they're playing a team from Georgia. You see it right there. The Piedmont Bulldogs will host the Pepperell Dragons out of Georgia. So Pepperell will make the trip to Piedmont tonight to face the Bulldogs. It is a busy night in softball here in East Alabama. And when I say busy, I mean busy. So here are all the games for tonight. Let's start with the Oxford Yellow Jackets. The Oxford Yellow Jackets are at home tonight at Sick Field, where they will host the Cougars of Clay Chalkville. Clay Chalkville will make the trip up from Birmingham as they'll play at Sick Field tonight against the Oxford Yellow Jackets. Keep an eye on Ashlyn Burns, who's had a great season so far for the Yellow Jackets. Also tonight, Coach Vinson and the Welborn Panthers will go as close as you can get to the Georgia state line with actually going in Georgia, as Walter Welborn will head to Ranburne tonight to face the Bulldogs. This is a Class 3A versus Class 2A non-area game as Welborn travels to Ranburne. Also tonight, the Anniston Bulldogs. Now this game will be at Woodland Park over in Anniston as the Bulldogs are set to host the Bulldogs of Winterboro. Now I'm going to go ahead and make a prediction right now. The winner of this game is going to be the Bulldogs. I really feel that way. And so Winterboro goes to Anniston tonight. This game's at Woodland Park. Also tonight, Coach Muncher's team's coming off a rough loss to Alexandria where they got shut out 11-0. And they have another tough opponent tonight when Coach Muncher's team hosts Coach Rachel Smith and the Piedmont Bulldogs. The Piedmont Bulldogs are led by ace pitcher Savannah Smith, daughter of Rachel and Steve Smith, who is signed to play softball at Jacksonville State University. White Plains is led by Leighton Arnold. So two teams with college-style pitchers on the mound, one going to JSU, one going to University of Alabama in Huntsville. Going to be a good one tonight at White Plains. Coach Muncher, Coach Smith, Wildcats, and Bulldogs. Also tonight, the Sacs Wildcats, they have an area rival called Weaver who played Asheville on Monday. Asheville beat Weaver. Asheville comes back to Calhoun County again tonight, this time to play Sacs. Sacs Wildcats are at home tonight hosting Asheville. Also tonight, this is going to be a good one. Coach Bryant's team at Pleasant Valley believes they can win a 2A state championship this year. Alexandria believes they can win a Class 5A state championship this year. Two teams, state championship aspirations. They meet at Alexandria tonight. Now, Tuesday night you had White Plains Alexandria, Jacksonville Alexandria baseball. Tonight you got Coosa Alexandria baseball and Pleasant Valley Alexandria softball. I would say the place to be tonight is Alexandria as the Valley Cubs ladies host Coach Bryant and the Pleasant Valley Raiders. Also tonight, Coach Fulmer's second game as the head coach of the softball program at Weaver, still seeking his first win as the head softball coach, as they will host the Eagles of Hoax Bluff tonight. So Weaver back at home again tonight as they face Hoax Bluff. Again, this one at Weaver. Also tonight, I'm going to be talking with Coach Ashley, but Coach Ashley's traveling to Lincoln tonight to face the Golden Bears. Coach Ashley and the Jacksonville Golden Eagles kind of started the season a little up and down, still feel good. First season under Coach Ashley, who's the former coach at Weaver. They travel to Lincoln tonight. Chad Mullinax, a buddy of mine, helps out at Lincoln, coaches the Golden Bears. They've always been a really good Class 5A team. This should be an interesting one to keep an eye on when it comes to scores at the end of the night as Jacksonville travels to Lincoln tonight. Tonight, the Jacksonville Christian Thunder, who got their first win of the season on Tuesday night. Well, tonight they travel to what they call the Ville. Now, I consider the Ville to be Jacksonville, but Galesville considers Galesville to be the Ville. Either way, Jacksonville Christian Academy hits the road tonight to face the Trojans of Galesville. Also tonight, the Cleburne County Tigers ladies are on the road tonight to face the Bobcats of Woodland. This is Class 4A versus Class 2A. Non-area play as Cleveland County heads to Woodland. And the final sport taking place tonight here in East Alabama is soccer. Now, track and field gets started this weekend. We've got tennis and golf coming up. But soccer's been in full swing, and there's a couple games including East Alabama teams tonight. So let's go ahead and take a look at the preview for tonight. Let's start with the Cleveland County Tigers. The girls got their first win last week. The boys have they've got a couple wins. And tonight, this game's at Cleveland County, both boys and girls action, as they host the Golden Eagles of Jacksonville. So Jacksonville softball's on the road, Jacksonville baseball on the road, and Jacksonville soccer on the road as the Golden Eagles travel to Cleveland County tonight. Also tonight, this is just boys. There's no girls game. It's just boys tonight, and this is an area game as Oxford travels on the road tonight to face the Titans of Gadsden City. Again, just boys action, no girls. So if you go to Gadsden City, only expect to see the boys. Also tonight, White Plains is going to hit the road up I-20. They're going to go to Pell City to face the Panthers. Now I can tell you right now, White Plains plays on natural grass. Going to have to play on turf tonight. I'm not sure how big of a difference that is. I know the game plays faster, so it should be a faster night at Pell City. Both boys and girls action at Pell City as White Plains travels on the road tonight. And the final game tonight, the Weaver Bearcats, Coach Strott's team, Coach Lewis's team, both boys and girls, still seeking their first win of the season as Weaver travels to Talladega County tonight to face Mumford. And that's it for EAN Local Sports. Let's go back over to Katie.
Thanks for the update, Namath, and we thank you for watching today. You can find us here online every weekday on YouTube, X, Facebook, or our website. Go to the platform of your choice and you can watch our news, sports, and weather content whenever it's convenient for you. We'll see you back here Friday for your news on your schedule.